What's up, guys? This is for all my vintage car people out there. So you drive around your old car, you wish you could have all the modern day features of a new car like Apple CarPlay and all that sort of stuff. Well, now you can, and for not a lot of money. This thing is called the Lamtto RC06, I think is the model number. It's a 9.26 inch display. As you can see, I changed the boot screen right there, so it's got a picture of the van on it. And that bad boy right there will let you do your Apple Maps, your CarPlay, the whole nine off your phone, and it'll do Android too. And this thing will do all the things that a normal CarPlay display will do. It'll connect to your phone, and you can stream this through Bluetooth to your stereo. So I still play the radio, the music still comes out of my stereo here, but it comes from my phone that's going to this. As you can see, that's where the songs would be, and there's the Apple Maps. It has a built-in dash cam on the other side that automatically records, and it comes with a backup camera. And the whole thing was 120 bucks. One day delivery from Amazon. It took less than 24 hours for it to show up, and it took me about an hour to hook everything up on it. It came with a windshield mount, it came with a stick down mount, it came with these little clips that you can stick here to hold the wires in place. It was really easy to hook up, and now I can use Apple Maps, which is always updated. So if the exits in your area are changing numbers like they are in our area, you'll always have that. You'll know when there's a cop doing radar through the Apple Maps. It's fantastic. You could get text messages, so you can go right to your main Apple menu here. And now you have your phone, text messages, your music, everything's right there. And then if you go to the main screen here, go to DVR, you can see split screen there. There's the backup camera. Sorry, my shop's a mess right now. And there's the front facing camera. And the front facing camera is always recording. The backup camera automatically turns on when you put it in reverse. So I'll go back to the CarPlay menu there. Automatically shows up like that. You hook the camera up, you have to run a wire to it, right to the machine, and then you hook, there's a red wire hanging off the camera. You hook that to the 12-volt signal on your backup light. So when you put the car in reverse and the light lights up, it triggers the camera to come on the display. There's the little backup camera right there. I did have to drill a hole. Now, obviously I got to wipe the marker off. I used a Sharpie to mark where I was going to put it. I haven't wiped that off yet, but I did have to drill a little hole for the wire to go in back here. And then I ran the wire through the roof all the way to the front of the van, and then I ran the red positive wire down to the reverse light right there, and that's what triggers it. So now you can get all your messages right on the dashboard, and you control them through your phone, so you don't actually have to touch the touchscreen if you don't want to. You can actually get a screen mirroring app too, and you can stream Netflix and YouTube to the display on that. I wouldn't recommend doing that while you're driving, but you can. For $120, you can't beat it, honestly. The hardest part of that whole install, believe it or not, was changing the boot logo, the setup for that. And if you wind up buying one of these and you have a hard time doing that, email me and I'll tell you how I figured it out. It took me a long time to figure out. It's got to be the perfect format, the right resolution, the right number of pixels. Pain in the neck. But the whole thing was easy to install, and now it's great. Now you got modern features in a 1970s van. And that thing has its own speaker built into it too. So if you have an old car that doesn't even have a stereo, that's actually just its own Bluetooth speaker, and you can play music just through that. And if you have a stereo in your car, but it doesn't have Bluetooth, you can tune it to an FM station, and that thing will broadcast to the FM station, and you can pick it up that way and still play the music from your phone through that device on your car stereo. You know, I watched a bunch of videos of this thing before I got it, and nobody definitively said that you could connect your phone and your Bluetooth stereo to it at the same time, and you can. Anyway, I hope this helps. I know a lot of you guys out there are driving around old cars and you wish you had a modern way to use maps that were always updated. You know, you use Garmin, you got to constantly take the thing out and plug it into your computer and update it. And that, even then, it doesn't always work right. This Apple Maps is the way to go. I mean, Apple or Android, Google Maps, both of those apps are constantly updated. They tell you where the police are. They constantly have updated road names, highways, if they change the exits. So I hope this helps. You know the deal. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We always do car stuff, you know, fun stuff. So it helps the channel out a lot, and I'd appreciate it if you did. Thanks for watching my video.